All right, we're going to start with the Baylor men's team. Coach, can you kind of give us a quick thoughts about being here, advancing to the quarterfinals, and then just what that means for you, the team?
Yeah, we're certainly really excited to be here. This team has had very high aspirations throughout the entire year, and especially in a season with so much parity and so many strong teams with guys returning with extra years, grad transfers, the whole bit. I think it's been a special year for college tennis, and we're certainly excited to be a part of it. Our guys again have been training and playing for this moment the whole season. And so, to get through a tough match yesterday and be, staring down the barrel of the Horned Frogs on Thursday is an exciting thing for us. We're certainly looking forward to it.
I think like both of you and Adrian, obviously, you talked about yesterday after the match, how familiar you guys are with TCU. And do you see that as an advantage or a disadvantage going into the quarterfinals?
I mean, we know we're going to get their best stuff, but at the same time, all we have to do is say TCU and our guys are going to be fired up. So for us, I feel it's an advantage. I mean, I'm sure, David's thinking the same thing, but we know what their best stuff looks like. We've played them enough to know that, if we control the controllables and we bring our best effort, it's going to be a heck of a match and anybody can win. So it gives us a little bit of confidence knowing we've seen them before, we've beaten them before, so that it's really anybody's match.
How's it feel preparing for an opponent that you're very familiar with?
I'm sorry?
How does it feel like does it help preparing for an opponent that you're very familiar with?
I mean, to be honest, I'm just happy that it's gonna be a great match. Like, it's gonna be a great Big 12 showdown, and that's all that matters in the end. Like, the better player is gonna win, and the better team is gonna get through it. So.
All right, I'll open up the questions. Arthur, you got anything for Baylor?
Sure. For either of you guys, and again, this is not the fourth time you guys are going to play this year. Do you approach it any differently at all? Maybe try to give them a bit of a different look, or is it still a case of just going out, playing your game, and just hoping that you're the better team on the day?
I think in this situation, all the teams that are left have a great opportunity to win it all. We should have the confidence that we have the players capable of getting the job done. And so, honestly, for us, we've seen it all. We've won the doubles point loss. We've lost the doubles point one, against this team, and we've won the doubles point one. So it's basically, been all the different paths, against this team in three different venues. And so, we understand what to expect and feel like, we're going to be ready for the challenge.
And Adrian, you guys have turned the tables on both Texas and TCU. You guys lost the first match and then beat them in the following matchups. What does that say about this team to turn it around like that? And do you feel like that you guys are now playing your best stuff of the year at this point in the season?
Yeah, I mean, definitely the losses that we had there, they helped us bring our best for the next matches, and it's gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be great. I mean, it's gonna be really good.
One more quickly for Coach. I know Jensen Brooksy's been doing some great stuff on the Pro Tour of late. I'm just curious if you guys have been in touch with him at all. I know he says he's been watching you guys from afar and supporting.
Yeah, I talked to Jensen. I mean, we exchange texts every day. We try to talk once every week or so on the phone, just to catch up, see how things are going. I mean, he's just doing a phenomenal job. We're so happy for him and excited for the success that he's having. I mean, he deserves it, and that's frankly his level. He's playing at a top 100, maybe top 50 ATP level right now. To go out and do 19, 20, and 2 and challengers and all the different services and all different environments, in other continents and here. I mean, it's just really special, and I'm excited. I mean, he's leaving tomorrow to head to Roland Garros, and really, really excited for him. I think his decision to go pro was the right one. We fully supported him. He's obviously ready for that, and I think it's been a really good situation for our team, here and with him going. I think it was a win-win.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go to Jerry and then Alex.
Yeah, Jerry Hill, Baylor Bear Insider. Michael, at this point, I mean, I know they've changed their lineup. You've changed your lineup a little. Does any of that matter at this point? I mean, and I know you can't make a lot of changes anyway, but do the matchups matter at this point?
I mean, you certainly pay a little bit of attention to matchups, but I mean, we've basically rolled with the same lineup the whole year when it was within our control. We feel like we've had it right for a long, long time, especially in singles, and in doubles. We're starting to click on all cylinders, which is a great thing. And at this level, again, I think it's very little about the tennis and how much we embrace the pressure, embrace the moment, and enjoy ourselves. If we're willing to go out there and compete and give everything that we've got on the day, at every single spot on and off the court, staff, players, fans, you name it, then we're going to have an opportunity to win. And that's really all that we can ask for.
And for Adrian, it may have taken you a while, but do you feel like, and maybe that question was kind of asked, but do you feel like you're playing your best tennis right now? Because I look at some of the wins you've had and just the role you've been on. Do you feel like you're playing your best tennis?
Yeah, I mean, we're all basically playing our best tennis right now, but me personally, like, I spoke with Michael and Isaac and George like a few months ago, and I kept telling them that I need to work harder because there's a big gap between the second spot or third spot and like the first spot. Like on the first court, like everyone plays really good and you're never gonna have an easy match. And I kept telling them that I need to get better because I felt like I wasn't where I needed to be or where I could be. And I worked hard for it, and I feel like, yeah, right now I'm playing my best tennis, and I'm ready for anything.
Yeah, Michael, for you, same kind of thing. Do you feel like when you look 1 through 6, and I guess maybe even on the double side, are each of those spots pretty much playing their best tennis right now?
For sure. I mean, I think, it's, we have guys are going to have off days and guys are going to have really good days. But I feel like they're really doing a good job of competing together. They're doing a phenomenal job of finding ways to remain competitive. And then that's giving them the confidence to bring out their best tennis. Over the last few matches, I mean, we've seen all of our guys and all of our doubles teams play the best that they've had in this season over the last, 4 or 5 matches, in tournament time. And I think that's all you can really ask for. So I'm really proud of them and what they've done. They've put in the work and they've earned this opportunity to be here, and they should be confident in going for it.
Awesome. We're going to Alex.
Thank you. And congratulations, Coach. Congratulations, Adrian, on the win. For you first, Coach, 4, 5, 6 doubles. That's a recipe you guys have had success with throughout the year. But, those 3 are your super seniors, yet they're the 3 that have never competed in an NCAA round of 16. So for them to get that victory, what does that mean for you guys moving forward, and your thoughts on their performance?
I thought they were fantastic. I mean, I know Charlie went 3 sets, but I think the way that he problem solved what was a great performance from the Ole Miss player was excellent. I thought he executed really well down the stretch, exuded confidence, and really earned it. And then, I mean, what can I say about Nick and Spencer? I think that was a direct quote from the article written about them the other day. They're just so solid. They're so reliable. They're confident in their abilities. They're even keeled, handle the pressure extremely well. They're just a tough out. And if you look across the net and you got a freshman or somebody that hasn't, maybe they haven't been in this moment, but they've been in a lot more moments of pressure and big situations than their opponents. And that gives them a lot of confidence, and it gives everybody playing next to them and off the court a lot of confidence in them.
Is that the first time Nick's finished first? It's got to be, right?
Actually, he finished first against Oklahoma on February 5th. He won 4-0 against Mark Mandlik, and he was off really, really fast. But it looked a lot like that match. I think he kind of broke the spirit of his opponent, and the guy went away. But it isn't usually the case. So it's nice to see Nick get off quick.
Absolutely. And to you, Adrian, I know you weren't able to finish yesterday. I'm curious, when you're playing someone like Tim, who is going to take that big rip in the ball early in the point, who wants to get you on your back foot, how do you adjust throughout the course of that match? What were you doing to start the third to kind of assert yourself?
I mean, look, whenever I'm on the baseline game, like, I feel like I'm in a good spot. Whenever, like, doesn't matter who am I playing. I feel like as long as I'm hitting ground strokes from the baseline, I'm in a good position. And even like when I attack and I'm at the net volleying, now my volleys are getting better and better, and I feel more confident covering the court over there. So, I mean, I probably needed 20 more minutes or 10 more minutes to finish that match yesterday, but it wasn't meant to be. But it's fine. We won. We got through it. So now we're ready for TCU.
No, absolutely. My last question to you, Coach, because, you know, Sven has struggled all season long. For him to just get that second set, get a little confidence under his belt, you know, your thoughts on his performance, what that means moving forward.
I mean, if you look at what he's done the last 5 matches, you know, we've been talking about it. You know, Matthias said it in our meeting right before the tournament started, just that, you know, it's been a tough year for Sven, but we know when we need him, we're going to be able to count on him. He's going to give his best stuff. And he's been in these moments before, and we know he's going to compete well. He's done a phenomenal job in the doubles. I mean, they're absolutely dominating teams at #1 doubles, you know, yesterday included. And, you know, he won easily against Fernley last time they played. He was up a set against Cleve Harper in the finals of the Big 12 tournament. He, you know, and he had success in both matches last weekend in the round of 64 and 32. And, you know, I think he just outcompeted the guy at the end of the second set. And that's what I expect out of a guy with so much experience like Sven. And, you know, it's a tough matchup against a really good player. Maybe that's their best point, if I had to guess, on paper. And, you know, I was really proud to see him, you know, dig in and tough it out there, and felt like he was in a good position with momentum, you know, moving down the third set if we needed him.
Absolutely. Well, congrats to you both. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks.
Any more questions for Coach Adrian? Nope. Awesome. Well,
All right.
guys.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.